Hi everyone, this is Lady T from Soup to Nuts Uncensored, bringing you the latest in hip hop, R&B, and entertainment news. My year in review is on the series Empire on Fox 29. In season 4, in the beginning, we found out that 5 months after the explosion in Las Vegas, and we know that Lucius was in an explosion, a car explosion, he saved Cookie, and the explosion was set by Shine and his son Andre. Cookie helps Lucius prepare to make his first appearance to celebrate Empire's 20th anniversary. But Lucius still has no memory of himself or his family. And Cookie helps Lucius regain full control of his memory. She keeps a close eye on Lucius's new nurse, Claudia. Andre is faced with the investigation of the LAPD into Giuliana's whereabouts. Meanwhile, Diana continues to declare war on the Lions, and Carlotta Brown makes a special appearance to visit Cookie and Lucius, and we know she's from the program Star. With his memory still lost, Lucius sneaks away under Claudia's watch to find out what type of person he was before the explosion in Vegas, and receives a visit from his uncle Eddie, a longtime music icon and family member of the Lions. With Anika still in prison, and we know Anika went to prison for killing Lucius's half-brother, so she's in jail currently during the beginning of episode 2. And Hakeem and Tiana grow more closer, raising Bella together as a family. Cookie and Thirsty work together to get Anika out, because at the time they did not know that they thought she was innocent, and Cookie found out that it was Crazy Dwight's mother, Leah, aka Lucius. Cookie has a new project planned for Empire, and Becky makes a bold move about Jamal's new song. So in episode 3, Cookie begins to have flashbacks, memories about her years in prison when her line of credit is declined. She also begins to compare her past struggles to her life now. After Leah, Lucius's mom, insisted that he is a monster. Remember, he lost his memory, so he doesn't remember his past life. Lucius struggles with his demons, especially ones of his own, and pleads to his family about how he has wronged them in the past. But they are reluctant to tell him the truth, because remember, Lucius was very vicious, very calculated, and he did a lot of ruthless things to his sons, to Cookie, and his family in general. So, of course, they didn't want to believe that this new Dwight character was all lovey-dovey. Meanwhile, the LAPD is still on Andre's case about the events in Vegas, including Giuliana's disappearance. And Cookie encounters Diana at a magazine photo shoot. So she was going to try to smooth things over with Diana. Even though Cookie, had broken up with her son Angelo, and Diana never really liked Cookie because she thought that Angelo should have had somebody that was more suited for him. With Bella's upcoming birthday in episode 4 just around the corner, the family plans a special Prince and Princess theme party, including a special Prince tribute. But the events bring back haunting memories for Andre, as he remembers his wife, Rhonda, died on the same day. All of Empire's top label artists compete for 20 for 20's #1 album spot, which causes a new idea for Jamal for a new song. Lucius suddenly finds himself at a crossroads, and he tries to put the rest of his anger from his past life. Also, with the help from Angelo, Anika files custody for Bella. So all the while, Anika was plotting to get Bella from Hakeem. When a news report on TMZ circles upon Lucius's memory, possibly faking the injury. Cookie attempts to convince the board that he is fine. Now remember, Lucius lost one of his legs, and Cookie did not want anybody to know that Lucius had lost his memory and now was going by his original name, Dwight. So she invites the press to watch him produce the first 2020 album to convince them. And Eddie Barker steps in to help Lucius get his mojo back at making music. Worried about Bella being taken away from him and his involvement with the Du Bois clan, Hakeem plans a getaway trip to Cuba and takes Bella with him. So he went to the airport, was trying to escape, but it soon backfires in his face. The relationship between Andre and Detective Pamela Rose heats up. Also, she reveals information that has been secretly uncovered regarding the explosion to Andre. Claudia helps Lucius with a breakthrough, and the final moment Lucius begins to remember everything and finally got his memory back while telling Claudia to leave the house. So he saw that Claudia was trying to manipulate him and wanted him to stay Dwight, but he was getting his memory back as Lucius, and so when he figured it out, he didn't want any more parts of her. In episode 6, as the family prepares for the custody battle between Hakeem and Anika for Bella, remember she showed up at the party declaring that she was going to file for custody, and Angelo was with her. So Hakeem gets upset with Tiana and blames her for running to Cookie about the Cuba trip, and they ended up breaking up because he asked her to go with him, and she didn't think it was a good idea and it would hurt his case. So of course she went back and she told Cookie. Andre sees a new therapist. Jamal thinks about introducing Warren to Lucius. Becky's old flame, Jay Topper, who was originally with Empire, returned to Empire to record an album and rekindle a relationship with Becky. And Diana returns from a trip, and dark secrets are revealed upon her return, making Hakeem look bad at the trial and granting Anika full custody of Bella. Remember, he was meeting her every Tuesday, and she gained his trust, and Hakeem started telling her all about the secrets in their family and how he was not getting along with everyone. And of course, Diana used it to her advantage. Now, in episode 7, after dealing with the aftermath of Hakeem and Anika's custody battle, Empire's 20 for 20 production is in jeopardy. When Portia and Calvin go on strike, when they are feeling unappreciated and overworked, with Eddie Barker begins working as their new producer, and Cookie must find a solution. So Eddie Barker came in like a tyrant and, started bossing them around, telling them what he wanted to have done, opposed to them letting them have creativity on the work that they had already started. And Cookie had to find a solution. Hakeem must find a way to get Bella back with the help of Thirsty. So, Thirsty, the crooked lawyer in the family, he's all about trying to help them stay afloat. So, of course, Hakeem will enlist him to help him. Lucius attempts to arrange a deal with Anika on Hakeem's behalf. That didn't work out. Just when Jamal feels like his relationship with Warren is getting real, Warren's true colors are shown when the Lions seen him at dinner with Diana, and they plot for revenge. So Warren was Diana's nephew, and he was supposed to trick Jamal into falling in love with him, and he did. But he had a change of heart, and he really fell in love with Jamal as well. But Diana still didn't know, although Angelo had suspected it. So they're sitting at the dinner table and they're plotting revenge, and of course they got busted. So in episode 8, as they watch Diana Du Bois her master scheme unfold, Cookie and Lucius take action matters in their own hands to protect their family. Meanwhile, Andre begins to spiral out of control, wondering what she could have in store for him. Jamal's sobriety is put to the test And Shine gives Hakeem advice on how to maintain and balance between his work, personal life, and in the end, Andre's love life with Pamela turned out to be imaginary due to the prescription pills by the therapist that Diana hired. See, Andre was having hallucinations, and Pamela was part of the hallucination. She was never even real. And Diana had gotten him a new therapist, and of course, Andre confided into the new therapist, and the new therapist gave him pills that caused him to have a psychotic break. Now, in episode 9, after Andre winds up in the hospital over his psychotic break, Lucius vows to get revenge on the DeVoys once and for all. He hatches a plan that involves forcing Angelo to sign a written confession about Diana's actions. The Lions then break into the governor's ball, and Cookie gets on stage exposing the truth about Diana with help from Warren. So what happened, Warren got beat up by Angelo because Angelo found out that Warren was truly in love with Jamal. So Warren turned on them, his family, and he went to Jamal and told Jamal everything that had happened. And so as a result, Lucius was able to get Angelo to sign everything, telling about everything, so he confessed. And so that was how they were able to get inside the governor's ball, because the governor's ball was slammed tight with security. And Diana wanted to make sure that nothing could fail, nothing could go wrong. But what she forgot to do was get all of the people who were the musicians. She didn't get them all checked out. And that's how Lucius and them were able to get people in to the ball. And also with Angelo's confession, they all walked into the ball together. So that's how Cookie was able to get up on the stage and tell everyone about how awful Diana was and what she did to do that awful damage to the Lions family. And because of that, Diana was arrested. And Anika had to give Bella back to Hakeem because Hakeem made her sign a confession saying that she was involved in the kidnapping of her own daughter. And so that way, he was able to regain custody of beautiful little Bella. Lucius then visits Andre to tell him the news, but Andre confesses in his sleep that he set the car bomb. Lucius is then drugged immediately after and kidnapped by crazy nurse Claudia, who has become obsessed with him. So, I guess in the start of season 5, we'll find out a couple of things. We'll find out that Eddie and his ex-wife need money, and they may do something to get it from Empire. And we also find out that Lucius was kidnapped by crazy nurse Claudia, and now Cookie has got to go to the rescue. Wow, season 5, if it's anything like season 4, it's going to be crazy. Lee Daniels, you are a genius. This season was the best so far. Who would have known that Andre was not in a relationship with Detective Pamela? That was such a good plot. Kudos to you, Lee Daniels, the creator of Empire. Well, everyone, this is Lady T from Soup to Nuts Uncensored, signing off with my year in review on Empire Season 4. As I often say, make your day great, live your life on purpose. Okay, everybody, take care. Talk to you soon.